What's going on, guys? My name's Triple G. Thanks for checking out my gaming channel. Big recent news in the Formula One world is the addition of a race next year in 2023 in Las Vegas. Now, Vegas is a bit of a polarizing choice, I guess you could say. You either love it or you hate it. F1 seems like it's kind of making a big push to play up the glitz and the glamour of, the Vegas Strip and all the casinos and the high rollers and whatnot, which I can see makes sense from a money and a marketing standpoint. But, well, F1's been to Vegas before, and, well, last time they were here, it sucked. 1981 was the last time that F1 came to Vegas, and the race itself was held in a Caesar's Palace parking lot. So, understandably, the track was flat, it was boring, it was repetitive, and pretty much no one liked it. So, yeah, not great. So how's the new track compare? Well, thanks to Assetto Corsa and its amazing modding community, that's what we're here today to find out. So let's get to it. Now, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. I am not a racing professional. I am not an esports driver. I'm not setting any leaderboards on fire. I'm just a very average dude who likes to sim race, and my racing skills are thoroughly mediocre. Love to race, love to compete, but if you're looking for world record lap times, you'll have to look elsewhere because you're not going to find them here. Anyway, that being said, there are links in the description below for both the car and the track I'm using here, both of which are 100% free, so that is nice. I think it's pretty amazing and a real testament to the modding community for this game that F1 announced that this race was happening, and about a day later, maybe less, someone's already put out a rough version of the track. That's just amazing. Now, granted, the creator has said it's a very early version, so graphically, yeah, it's not amazing, and things like the track width in some areas are likely to change. Same with position of the start-finish line, the exact location of the pits, etc., etc. But still, even considering all that, this is still a great way to get a pretty good approximation of what it's going to look like. So we've just come out of the pits a little bit back. We've gone around turn 6, I think, and this looks like we're going 7 into 8. This is turn 9. And then this is the big exit onto the gargantuan back straight. I think it's somewhere around 2 kilometers long, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty crazy. It's flat out. Sit back, relax, make yourself a sandwich. Wait until turn 11. There you go. Hit on the brakes. This chicane, I don't know if that's going to be accurate to the actual final layout of the track. It's a bit too wide, I think, a lot too wide. There's really no point in slowing down. I mean, there's no point in having the chicane. All you do is just kind of slow down, you chuck it into the left, and that's it. It's so wide you don't even really have to, do much to navigate it. So I think that needs some work. So as you can see, we just finished that lap. We're pulling on to another lap to start here. We've actually gone through turn 4. This always kind of felt like this should be that little straight back there that we just went through. It kind of felt like that should be the start-finish straight to me when I was driving, but I guess it's not. So, we'll see what happens. But anyway, so we're coming through turn 5 again here. And this is always kind of a tricky, kind of blind left-hander that comes up on you out of nowhere there. Important to get, you can see I got a little bit of a snap of oversteer there. Important to keep your speed up on that exit, because this is, like I said, this is the long straight, and you really want to get a good exit to get a run down here. And yeah, so we just kind of take in the sights and the sounds of Vegas at night, even though, like I said, this is still, a very early build of this track. It's pretty decent. I mean, there's still a good amount of detail in it. You got all the palm trees and the neon lights. It's got the feel, at least initially, of, what things could look like. So it's going to be interesting to see what this all looks like as it evolves. The creators said there's going to be, a lot of updates and stuff to come before the actual race itself. So that should be cool. So as you can see right there, we kind of went off track a little bit, and really all I was trying to do is just kind of get some initial kind of quote-unquote banker laps, I guess, in, just to kind of get a feel for things. Wasn't really going for a hot lap or anything. Just wanted to get comfortable with the track, see how things were. So now I'm going to go practice and put in some hot laps, and I will come back and show you my best one and give you my final thoughts. So, there you have it, a 125.3. Not the greatest lap you'll ever see around here, not by any means, but I think it still gives you a pretty decent idea of what to expect come time for the real race next year. So, final thoughts on the track. It's okay, I guess. It's not the worst track I've ever seen, but it's not particularly great either. I mean, granted, yes, this is an early build of the track, but strictly speaking of the layout itself and how the corners are arranged, I feel like it's kind of boring, to be honest. There's two, I think maybe three right-handers to speak of, and the rest of the time you're either turning left or going flat out, or both. And for all the supposed grandeur of the Vegas Strip and all that, the whole thing just feels kind of eh. There aren't really any particularly challenging sections, and it all just kind of lacks any sort of signature corners or real standout features. We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll wind up narrowing certain sections or adding some curbing here or there to make things a bit more challenging and interesting. But for now, this is what we've got. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you feel so inclined, and enjoy the rest of your day.